Hello. Welcome to the stream. 2 streams this week? That's insane. That's so lucky. Imagine. Stream for a week of 2 streams. Log into friend. We're going to at least go for 54 today. And hopefully get 2 marrow grain as soon as I log in. I remember from Monday I wanted to get that done. We did not, so cross your fingers, cross your toes. Hopefully we can hand in this quest immediately. Strangle kelped. We got strangle kelped. Gee. Oh well.
Farewell.
Alright. Let us proceed. We're going to go to Foulwood. And hopefully while we're there we can get our 2 marrow grain. I'm not going to pick up any more seed packets. Got 40 minutes worth of them, so hopefully they get us to where we need to be. If not, unlucky. Yeah. Foulwood. Hit 54. Do what we can. And then see what's available.
Farewell.
Like we did most of Ungaro Crater on Monday. There's obviously a few quests left, like the middle part, but with Baron Char always out there right now, I don't really feel comfortable going there. We left Uchar and Lokari, but get to that at some point. So Foulwood is our current plan. And then Western Plague Lands is a possibility. We can do some of the Cauldron quest. And, you know, this stuff. But maybe not all of it, so maybe we leave that until 55, which will be next time we play. We've got the Burning Steps, it's got a few quests. Would definitely be worth doing the Broodling Essence because that leads us into a quest in Winter Spring. We're going to need next time. And that's pretty much about it, honestly. There's not a whole lot else right now. And it's fine. Because all we have to do is get to level 55. And then, you know, Western Plague Lands, Eastern Plague Lands, Winter Spring, Telephus soon after. That should get us to 60. I'm just not very confident in actually making it like halfway through 54 in just Foulwood, but we'll see. We might need to go and grind. Not sure what I will grind, because usually I would say the Tar Walkers and stuff in Ungaro are pretty good. They have nature resistance, however, so they're not the overall best thing that I can think of grinding on the Druid. Probably throw this away, we don't. If we need it, I'm sure the quest will give me another one. Also got to 300 herbing and almost 300 skinning on Friend. Pretty good. We're getting up there. Definitely. At least we get 5,000 experience as soon as we go to Foulwood. Like, we rock up in Foulwood, we get 5.4k XP. That's pretty good. That's a good start. I'd assume we probably can do this quest at 53. I'm not sure about the Deadwood. You know, the Deadwood Firbolgs are pretty scary. We'll see though. We pick everything out, see what we can achieve. So, I said yesterday, well not yesterday, I said the day before yesterday that I was going to buy some lip balm and stuff. I was unable to get the lip balm that I wanted in store, so I had to order it online, so I don't have it yet. So if I complain about my lips, because I have not yet moistured them, hydrated them. I went into the store, got some more sunscreen, but they didn't have the lip balm that I wanted, so I was just like, well, I'll just order it. Also bought a electric toothbrush and some floss. You know, good to take care of your teeth. It wasn't always how I felt throughout life. There was a lot of times while being like depressed and stuff where it's just like, teeth, what are those? Paying for it now. That's how it goes. There was a post that I saw. It was probably on Reddit, but it was from a YouTuber or something, I believe. And he was like, being poor is just like paying extra later. You know, you're unable to afford the dentist. Well, your next dentist visit's gonna cost 10 times as much. Stuff like that. And it's pretty much true. Being poor is just paying interest on any type of like dental or hospital visit that you might need to make in the future. It's kind of fucked. And as someone from a poor family, through various means, you know, various reasons, stuff like that, hasn't always been easy. But we get there, we get there. Still alive. That's pretty cool, I guess. If I get any extra marrow grain, I might as well just keep using it. If I get any extra marrow grain, I can also send that. So I could send Baumer any extra marrow grain. I send her the Ungoro soil, and she should be blasting to 50. Easy. I'm hoping Baumer's going to be a bit more fun to play this time. She has been probably the least fun character. Like, Garland started as the least fun character, I would say. Well, actually, Alia. Alia and Friend were pretty tied until level 10. As soon as Alia got a wand, Priest started clicking for me. The Druid, it was pretty bad at the start. The Warlock was actually super powerful. Like, I was killing 3 mobs at a time. It was pretty sick. Doing like the... what was it? The not princess, but on the princess farm, there's the collector, that's the one. I killed him twice, because I found the deed and stuff like that. But yeah, Warlock was pretty good at the start. It got a bit boring from like maybe level 20 until I decide to pick Affliction. But I would say Baumer now is the least fun because, well, you know, Ret Paladin doesn't exactly have a lot to do. And sometimes you don't do any damage because of RNG. There's been points where Baumer's doing like 30 DPS above level 40 and I'm like, my level 20 rogue can do 30 DPS. More. But yeah, it hasn't been the most fun, the Ret Paladin. I know a lot of people enjoy having plate heals, bubble, damage, stuns, all that. You know, they just want to win no matter what. But for me, like, I find winning every time boring. Reminds me of something. I was playing Warhammer Online last night. Where's this Plague Bloom before I need to put him to sleep though? And you know, Order, which is the side I'm playing, we're crushing destruction for a bit. And then we killed the big warband that was running around together. And they all logged off. And then Order suddenly had like over 100 people. I don't know what it is in that game. Everyone just wants to win all the time. Like, I love having fights where it's just 100 versus 100 or 25 versus 25, stuff like that. An even battle. Like, but as soon as you fail a keep, if you're having an even battle, everyone just logs out and goes to the other side. It's fucking weird.
Goddess bless you.
I'm not 100% sure I enjoy the late game of online with that mentality.
Elune Adore, be careful.
Please, friend.
Right, we've got a lot of quests here. Silvery claws come from the wolves, maybe the bears, yeah, the bears as well, and then we need the pine tree heart. I remember that quest. But there are slimes also. I think we'll start with Jadenar and the slimes along the way. We are getting screwed on our marrow grain right now. Yeah, we'll do the heart before we do the claws because they're gonna be easy to get. Just go all the way up, and then I guess all the way down, and we should be done everything. I might skip the Jade Fire for now, though. But I think that quest is going to be a difficult one on the... Me slimes hanging out. Not even where they are. Get to the slimes, pot up, blast them away, and have some fun. I don't know how far I can go into the Lincoln quest. Obviously, it's been a while since I played above level 50 in general. Might as well use this. Alright, please have no resistances. They might. Thankfully on the Druid, I can remove the curse. So I don't even need to worry about getting cursed, these guys. That was a pretty good crit right there. 1067, I think that's our new highest. Take it. I'm looking forward to level 58 if we get there on the Druid though. It looked like the cast went off and then he hit me and pushed back. Yeah, if we get to 58 on the balance Druid, I'm really looking forward to that because that's our last rank of Starfire. As far as I know. I don't know if there's a book rank, but it can be quite hard to get anyway. I'm looking forward to seeing the massive crits. And maybe we get better gear with more spell power. Oh, actually, there's our biggest crit. 1,113. Your good luck, Kelly. You show up, we get a massive crit. It's huge. How have you been, sir? I managed to finish my Mass Effect Insanity run the other day. I'm gonna be honest, the last half of Mass Effect 3 made me way more emotional than it did the first time because I knew it was gonna be over soon. It's good that you've been good. But I will say, playing Insanity did feel a bit easier because I was playing Sentinel throughout Mass Effect 2 and 3, and I think Sentinel might actually be broken after playing it. You got so much defense and do so much damage. But it was fun. Like, I think I struggled way more as a soldier. Especially against the, you know, mirror match N7 Spectres, because I two-shot it on Insanity as a Sentinel. It was not difficult at all. I did not rage. I was like, oh, it's over, okay. If only that happened the first time. Instead of like 2 hours of trying and being angry. I'm also not sure if I ever did there's a secret battle in the DLC arena where you fight like the end game elites of all the enemies. I'm not sure if I did that my first playthrough, but I definitely did it this one, and it was, I think that was more challenging than the Spectre challenge, I'm gonna be honest. Like fighting Banshees and Praetorians and all that shit, like, that was rough. Hopefully that ooze doesn't. But it was good to go through again no matter what, because, you know, I got to keep people alive so I could see them in Mass Effect 3, like Morden, Zaid, Kasumi, since they died in my original run. Made sure to keep everyone alive this time. So that was pretty cool. Now I'm wondering if I get 100% of the achievements and then uninstall it for 10 years and don't think about it, so I can maybe come back 10 years later and be like, ah, new game. Because I think doing all the achievements that I don't have would only take a few hours, so I'm thinking about it. It's mainly just cast X amount of abilities. Like, I never played a Biotic in Mass Effect 1, so there's a lot of Biotic, but there's like 6 achievements that are just use Biotic abilities. And that's half of the achievements already. Like, I think I gotta do Neural Shock because I didn't use it enough. You know, I played an engineer this run in Mass Effect 1, and then I was like, Neural Shock is an ability right at the end of the game. So I completely forgot it was there. Pretty good ability when you just knock over people. I believe I have all the achieves from Mass Effect 2. And maybe like I've got 2 to do in Mass Effect 3. So most of them are from 1. Gotta play the janky game to get them all. Oh yeah, one of the Mass Effect 3 ones is level the guns to level 10, so that's like a new game plus thing. So I think I could just start a new game and new game plus and blast that up immediately. So honestly, it wouldn't be that bad. I think it's worth 100%ing. At the same time, I said that about Baldur's Gate 3. I started my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough that I was going to get all the achieves, and then I didn't even make it to Act 2. But, do I really care about getting achievements? Give me Marigrain. Fuck that fuck. We are getting quite unlucky with this last 2 Marigrain. We got really lucky. We got 5. Like, I didn't even know you could get 5 Marigrain out of those things, but I got 5. But it's been pretty bad lately. Alright, into Jadenar. Pretty scary place. Can be. Cultists were a problem last time, so definitely want to kill them, but they are casters, so are they. Gotta resist. I'm like, why isn't that mob dead? Need to have a drink already. By a drink, I mean a potion. An issue when you aggro 2 caster mobs. I want to save Innovate for when we really need it, but in a mana pot when we got 15 of them isn't too bad. There's also a patch for Warhammer Total War coming out in 2 days, which I've been waiting for like 3 months now. For a mod that I use. The game's so much worse to play unmodded. So I'm like, man, I really need this mod to be able to have fun. So that'll be in a few days, and I'm like, how do I have time to play that? Because it took me so long to get through Mass Effect again. Because, you know, I was only playing for like, I would say up to 2 hours, and not even every day, every other day. But it was mainly just do one mission and then jump off. By Mass Effect 1 took a while. Well, that and also I don't like it as much. Gank. Because the missions feel so much longer in Mass Effect 1. Because there's like open world mission kind of stuff going on. At least we're getting a lot of cultists in the deep. Hopefully we can keep them sort of even. And I love fighting shadowcasters. They do so much damage. Crazy. Any character that I'm having to fight Shadow Bolt mobs on that doesn't have an interrupt, it's so much worse than when I do have an. Like on my rogue or my warrior, these are fine, but on a caster, that's why Garland got absolutely blindsided, because I was not expecting to take like 300 plus shadow bolts in the face every 1.5 seconds. That fucked me up good. Rid of that curse. Biggest problem with Jadenado is that I have to come back up here to fill the vial right after. So, you know, doing this on a melee is good. Like I see the caster though, without an interrupt. Pretty rough. So we have to come in here twice. Maybe we get lucky the next time we come through here, there's just guardians. I think. One of these guys patrols over here. That's always nice to see though when we fight a cast. Maybe they're deep. Have a quick drink, like 2 ticks, and we should be able to kill. Ooh. I think the worst part about fighting casters is the fact that I basically have to drink after every one of them because I gotta heal myself. You know, like when you find melee mobs, it's fine. You don't have to heal too much. Also looks like we'll be able to get the casters in a deep stun, so that's sick. It generally does not happen unless someone else comes along and kills them. But yeah, when I'm fighting a mob that just melees, fine. Hey, that was actually good. We got a resist on the first cast, and I was sad about it, but then we crit, so good. Shouldn't need to heal during this. Close, but. Also, I'm probably not going to be streaming next Monday. We put in like a work order request for the garage door. Like my property manager put in one at the end of last year, I think. Just before December. Obviously December's going to be a busy time, so you can't expect too much. But we have finally heard back from the guy. So next Monday is when the garage door is going to get done. How you guys do? I just got fire blasted because I moved closer. My health just went from like 1,000 to 300 in like a second. Oof, that gave me a little heart attack. Just a little one. Hey, we got our deeps and cultists. Hopefully these hounds don't pull together. If they do, it might be interesting because they do have mana drain. Yeah, mana bird. We stunned it though. That's good. I remember when I was about level 20 on Rugen, he almost died to a mana burn. Because, you know, when you're a hunter, you don't really care about your health that much. So I just decided to keep fighting mobs. And suddenly you're low HP but you got mana, and then the mob just mana drains you, and it's like, close one. Should have got that Arthas's. I kind of just want to get out. Get out of here before we can die. Looking forward to my lip balm getting. It's mainly when I stream that I notice my lips being dry because, you know, as I'm talking and smiling and all. Really sad that they didn't have the one I wanted in the store. Like, I could have just got anything, obviously, but... No, if I have my mind set on one, I'm going to get it. I think both of these mobs might pull when I one, but... Okay. They do not hate each other. These are our last two mobs we need, though. No, one doesn't respawn. See, the problem is, the respawns haven't started yet. Now they have. Right when I'm about to leave this place is when the respawns are starting. And I gotta come back. Guys, long flower. I wonder if I can get down there and then get back before too much respawns. It would be very beneficial. We can stealth through, but my stealth level isn't that good because I'm a boomkin and not a feral. I don't even know if feral actually gets increased stealth. Yeah, I mean, feral instincts has 15% less chance to be detected. I don't know if people take that, but it does give you more bear threat, so that'd be good. We'll hand this in, go back in there, probably do verifying the corruption, which is an elite quest, so it's not very elite. Then I think I want to go and try get an Iron Tree Heart. And then probably the Silvery Claws. Also, some people, I don't know if it's like roadworks or just workers in general, but they started using power tools. And I looked at my phone and I was like, man, it's not even 9 o'clock. It was like 8:40. But they were using it like an hour before that, so they probably started at like 7:30 or something.
The winds guide you. May the eternal
It should be
sun
illegal.
shine upon you.
Should not be able to use power tools before 10 in the morning. Because then even if they're doing like an 8-hour workday, they can work until 6. Fine. We are less than 50,000 away from leveling. Good. I don't know how much rested experience I'll have into 54. I'm hoping at least half. But I mean, Fran's journey has been pretty well rested because we've had so much time off. I'm pretty sure I got started on Fran like in December. Maybe it was at the start of January. But it's been a while. Hopefully Baumer doesn't take as long because I kind of want to get this leg of the medley done before my WoW sub runs out. Just in case I don't resub. For a little bit at least. Wonder if this guy's going for the Songflower that I just saw the other guy get. Plague Bloom's very on point. We managed to get like maybe 20 Mountain Silver Sage and Unguro. Now if we can get a lot of Plague Bloom as well, we can make some good Mongoose elixirs. Okay. Am I going to risk southing my way through here? Like if I get seen and you know, it's not going to be good. We are higher level than them, thankfully. So it's a little bit okay for us, but still. It would be very dangerous if I got seen. There are a lot of mobs. I don't know if the hounds have increased stealth detection. Like, usually in retail WoW, these hounds would see through stealth. I don't know if they have that in Classic. But these mobs haven't respawned. Good for us. Gonna grab the Arthas. We don't even have the recipe for it yet, but maybe one day. Gift of Arthas. Get our ass out of here as quickly as possible. Lifeless Skull. I remember my friends and I when we back, you know, in vanilla WoW. By friends I mean people I raided with when I was 16, you know. Maybe they weren't my friends, they were just there to raid, but felt like friends. But we went fishing in Ragnaros's hot tub. You kill Ragnaros and then you can fish in his fishing pool where he lives. And you fish up like old skulls and coal. That's all we did for like an hour, was fish up old skulls and coal because we wanted to see if there was anything that you could fish up that was actually good. There wasn't. It was all old skulls and coal. But, you know, things like that back in the day that you used to do just because. That's why any release of Classic WoW will never be the same as what we had back then. Guys are doing songflower gathering. I'm gonna go get the iron tree heart before I do that. I don't want them to be there watching me. I'm nervous. Even though I'm streaming and literally anyone can watch, it would feel like a live audience. Don't need sungrass anymore. I have to use another one of these. Hopefully we can find a iron tree stomper really close to the entranceway. I don't know if I should do this quest. Just, I guess we could. Blood Ember should be doable. There's an iron tree stomper. He is walking away from me right now, but I can stop him. Iron tree stopper. Pretty sure these guys have a stun. Nice. One and done, easy. Good. We got one more. I need to go and buy some more frickin' packets of seeds if I don't get 2 marrow grain in my next cast. It's terrible. The RNG has not been good. I guess it makes sense that there's people out here getting songflowers today because it would be raid day for a lot of people. You know, reset happened. That's understandable. Seems like every MMO resets on Tuesday. Even Warhammer Online, which doesn't have, like... It's a private server. Even that resets on Tuesday. Also, it looks like all of the mobs that I want to kill are dead. So that's fun. Probably that warrior that I saw run down there. Alright, let's see if these guys are resistant to anything. Doesn't really look like they are. They're resistant to my melee. Thankfully they have a 100% drop rate on the item we need, but they are all dead, so I don't really want to go in the cave. Probably just have to wait for respawn. Like, I wouldn't say no to go in the cave. It's just that I don't know how long the respawns are going to take, so I'd rather not right now. I'm assuming they'll probably all just start popping up around me. I'll just be a safe gamer right now. Kill some wolves and bears. We need those anyway. Even though these bears have like way too much HP and armor. The armor doesn't matter, but the HP does. Now they got way too much HP when we do like a 500 damage starfire and it doesn't fucking do anything. On a regular mob, you take 25% of their health. On a bear, in. Terrible. Pop a no on the big crits. 2 2s. Boomkin noises are definitely some of my favourite in WoW. They're very nostalgic. Like I've said, they remind me of medieval, like turtle guys in medieval game. PlayStation 1. Boomkins kind of sound like that. Go dur dur dur. Boomkins are pretty nostalgic. Oh man. Well, at least I know who was here killing now. It was that rogue and druid. They must have went in the cave and killed everything. They probably did have to kill everything. Because even though this quest is a 100% drop rate, I'm not sure if it's a 100% drop rate for 2 people. They might have needed to kill 30. Gross. We're going to be quite close to leveling, I'd say, when I go back to town. All the quests we have. Let's see. We do get another 2,500 after that for doing nothing. So let's say that's 6.3k. 12. 18. 3. Else? do not. But we've also got to kill mobs. But I think we should be at least within 10k of leveling. Any route. It's a level 53 warrior with a level 60 priest pet. Which I still find to be one of the most cringy things people do on hardcore, is run around for level 60. Like, even if it's your level 60, it's quite cringy. How many of these do we have? He's gone in the cave to kill everything. So guess we're just waiting for respawn. Like, I don't really care if people want to do it, right? But I do think it defeats the purpose of leveling in hardcore when you got a level 60 running around after you. Like, that's some real softcore behavior. But a lot of people do it if they've got like an ult that they want to level for raid or something. But then there are also people that just do it because they don't actually want to challenge. It's like, why play hardcore then? You know, you can just go play WoW. No one's going to judge you for playing normal WoW. But we will judge you for running around for level 60 on hardcore. Like, if I saw someone running around on normal WoW and they had level 60 behind them, I wouldn't care. But because it's hardcore, it's like, like, why are you even playing? Nice. Eight out of 15. At least the respawns aren't that bad. It's like 5 minutes or something. So we should be able to get to about 12. And then have to wait for respawns again. I would have gone in the cave for the last few, but you know, that warrior went. So, not great. Not great timing on my part. The fact that there's been 2 groups here now. About to say. Like, give me a crit. I want to make a YouTube playlist so I can potentially play some Warhammer Online on stream, and because that game has music, but it's quite dog shit. Can be honest. And you can hardly hear it. I want to make a YouTube playlist of like video game music that won't get me Copyright. Strikes. That's some wiring. We're gonna have to go get more seed packets. I did not think that was even a possibility while trying to get the marrow greens. To be fair, we did finish one marrow green quest. Like, we're doing 2 of them, so we need 20. But considering we got 5 from 1 use, yeah, it's been pretty bad. I miss when we first got our Dreamweave gear and we were like starfiring mobs and they would just like lose all of their health. Times. I miss those days. $38,000 to win. Thing I said probably be within 10k of leveling, but we might actually level because I didn't think about the kills that we had to do here when I was calculating. And these silvery claws are not 100% drop ranks. Yeah, we got one though. It wasn't even a complaint that I made, it just was a statement. The statement was enough, I guess. They were like, okay, we'll drop. Brute this guy. Not gonna knock me the fuck down and ring me and everything. That beer went in. Knocked me down. Crippled me. Like, I'm going to kill you. Enraged. He used 3 abilities at the same time. Fighting these, like these owls remind me of the owls on Taldrassil. As a night elf, you know, you remember the mobs that almost killed you. And those owls on Taldrassil always almost kill me. Collecting the feathers and the Zen Foulhoof quest. Rough sometimes. Nice resist. Love it. Get one resist, suddenly you got a drink. What it is. Two more though. As long as that warrior doesn't come out of the cave and kill everything. With his priest beat, should be okay. Haven't seen him for a while, you know. Still in there. They leave? Like, did they die? Surely not. Can't die with a level 60 priest following you around, it's impossible. I think even Francie managed to do this quiz. As a solo warrior. I love how entangling roots does not work inside a cave, but you can root a mob that is inside a cave. Not 100% sure where the logic is there. Because I feel like the reason it doesn't work inside a cave is because you can't put the roots through the rocks, you know? Video games in logic does not compute. Let us go and get that, whatever it is, from over here. Verifying the corruption. Gotta kill some beasts and horrors. They're kinda scary. I listened to the song from the current raid tier in Final Fantasy earlier, the third tune. Pretty good. I don't know if you've heard it, Kelly, but pretty good. And now it's stuck in my head. Sometimes you just wake up and you're like, oh, I want to listen to that song. Then it gets stuck in your head the whole day. Some video game music that I'd definitely like to add to the playlist would be Final Fantasy music, because, you know, pretty good in general. But when you're not playing Final Fantasy, I feel like they can be like, it's a copyright. They're okay if you're playing the game, but, you know, when you're not, it's a bit of a more grey area, isn't it? We'll see. Maybe I just listen to lo-fi music again like I did when I was doing the ultimate. The best music for an ultimate. Lo-fi beats. Oof. Didn't see how close the wolf wasn't. Then, now where is that infernal going? That's the big question. We do not want to see him. I also, on Monday, I had to stab a devil sword. Like, the Druid quest at level 50 is to go and poke a devil sword. The quest says it will put the devil sword asleep, But it just makes him angrier. That is a fucked up quest, I'm gonna be honest. But I did get it done. But I'm glad I didn't trust the quest. I put the Devil Soul to sleep myself. I'm like, I am not trusting that. But I'm 100% sure that there's some druids that have been like, oh, surely Blizzard wouldn't lead me astray. Of course they would. Any horrors? There's a horror, but there's a fucking infernal bodyguard patrolling around, so yeah, I'm a bit nervous. Especially because the sentry. Wind resist. Only one horror though? I mean, around. Probably find one somewhere. I would like for it to not be too deep in the place. Beast. They're all Mr. Beast. These guys can definitely see through. They have very big stealth detection, those ones. Also got to watch out for the even bigger Infernal. These. Beast. Why are they all beasts? I do not want to be here. I do not want to beast here. Yeah, there's no horrors. Fuck. Oops, all beasts, just one horror. We'll have to wait. Someone anchored there. I guess we'll just kill bears and wolves while we wait. That's a shame. Usually you rock up and you finish that quest pretty easily. Not today. Oh. That was a big Wrath crit. To be honest. That might be the biggest Wrath crit I've ever seen. That's what I love about the Druid, though. Like, it's not a great spec, balanced Druid, but the crits do always do 100% damage. So they actually feel like crits, you know? It's just massive damage. Has its problems. Even though there's a bunch of people on YouTube comments that think it doesn't have problems. Kiddos. It won't have problems if you just go to the auction house and buy lots of gear and items. Mate, I'm literally doing an account found challenge. What do you mean? It's pretty much the chain of comments. I will never forget that. Well, at least they respawn quickly. Nice. A horror. I was about to say, I'll go fight that beast and you know, maybe it will respawn. Get a horror, easy. Stay in those roots for a second. Appreciate it. Sometimes entangling roots just does its job, you know? Like, look at that. Perfect. He just stayed there the whole time. I don't remember if I need core of elements. I don't think I do. Last check, but I'll check again. I mean, it's been a while. I'm not going to fight the bears, because the bears take too long. If I do fight the bears, I'll just fight the ones down here, because they're lower level. But yeah, I don't really want to do the corruption of Jade Fire on this character right now. I think that would be one of the hardest quests. Considering it's even hard for my rogue. We had to use a vanish there. That means it's a hard quest. Got 0 friends online right now. Battle names. Yep. 0. There are 0 friends playing or even online on Battle.net right now. That's crazy. For heaven. Probably everyone, you know, went back to work after Christmas break and they're like, oh, get home, I'm just exhausted because I'm not used to it again. Fair enough, I guess. Either that or everyone quit World of Warcraft. Same. I think the hardcore medley is the last time that I play World of Warcraft. Because I don't want WoW to get in the way of you know, anything that I'm gonna be doing in the future. So I've got to send it off. I either finish this video series or I run out of time to. That's pretty much where I am. I'm hoping I can get the video series finished, but there's always a possibility that it doesn't happen. But also, you know, I could come back in 5 years and finish. It's not like hardcore is going anywhere. Stay in vanilla forever because Blizzard do not want to have like TBC hardcore and stuff. That's a lot of wolves. Dead one. Ostracized by the pack. Killed him. Might be him back. He's back for revenge. That tendon rip though. Not gonna wear these shoulders. If they were of the eagle, that would be amazing. I like having the Sam. If I didn't have all the Sam gear, like I got some new shoes which gave me 100. Got the shoulders obviously. I would have been on like 100 HP when I got fire blasted before. It's so crazy how sometimes you're feeling alright, you know, you got 1000 HP and then you're suddenly on 200 health. Whoa. Nice. The drops. Or is Crash Bandicoot? Like, whoa! 1000 crit exactly. Like that. That's nice. When that happens, when you get like a 1000 crit. Perfect damage. That's a fast cow. Definitely got some movement speed on his boots and like that. That man was going fast. That wasn't just an epic mount. That was like an epic mount. We need 4 more silvery claws. Go and hand in all these quests, and I should be getting quite close to leveling up. We're destroying all the wolves. Call me Wolf Destroyer. Brand the Wolf Destroyer. I think. I think that's what. Hard to tell. Ooh. Resist. Let's move on to the next spot. Killed all the wolves here. There's still some wolves, but you know, I think we sent a good enough message to them. They're like, okay, we won't do it again. Hopefully. There are a lot of people in Powerwood today. We've run past so many people. Either getting like the Songflower Bath or just doing quests, stuff like that. Seems like Foulwood is the place to be today. At least Anguro Crater wasn't just packed when we were there, so we could actually do the quest. Foulwood has a lot more mobs that you can, you know, kill. Anguro Crater, you have someone in the area killing the mobs that you're killing, you're gonna have to wait half an hour for the respawns. It's terrible. Or you're gonna have to go into the elite area and fight them. It's like, I don't want to. Devil's Oars around there. Perfect. $25,000. 1.5 hours into stream. Usually it happens between 1 to 2 hours, a yawn. It's so funny to me, like I can wake up way earlier, have less sleep, if I'm going out, you know, outside, out and about, doing the rounds. But then if I start streaming and I wake up later and I have more sleep, I'll still yawn earlier than what I would if I'm outside. Kind of weird. Maybe it's because I've spent more time playing video games than actually living life. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I have. So it's like more boring to play video games.
Ah, I've been expecting you. Walk here.
Go to the Barrens.
Peace be with you. Goddess watch over you. May the stars guide you.
I don't remember if I have to fight that thing. Or if I just go talk. Yeah, we got one more quest. But where's the rest of my experience? I'll have to look at that. If I have to fight him, questionable doing that. I will not pick up these just yet. guess I'll just ride down. Yeah, we do have a quest to go Windspring. Oh, 500 experience. I'll just ride down to Ashenvale. Go back to the Barrens. I want to look up this quest to make sure. Does become hostile. Level 54 element. I don't even remember actually finishing the Lincoln quest on any character ever. Like, you gotta kill Blaze Runner. So I might just leave that one in the back pocket for now. Also, I kinda wanna go to Darnase. Might just teleport Moonglade. Hopefully we rock up in Darnase, use one more, we get our 2 Marrowgrain, we're done. That'd be perfect. If I was playing a character like my rogue, I would be down to try the Equimentus quest and actually, you know, scope it out. Because I'm on my Druid, who doesn't have an interrupt, has to deal with resistant mobs every now and then, all that sort of stuff. I'm like,
I am honored.
feel super confident. Yeah, very close. Level 54. We're gonna hit it. We should hit it when we hand in this quest. Good. Or we get Marrowgrain and hit it in Darnase. And just one level to go on the Druid. Oh, it's been a long stint. My video from Francie that I haven't edited, but the footage, like the final Francie video, was from the 27th of December. Fourth of February. It's been a while, you know, since actually having video footage. Video editing will happen. The time and ability to 1, 2, 3, 4 p.m. I like 1, 2, 3, 4 p.m. I like 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. least because it means that I'm awake. I generally am, but you know, once I'm in like school and stuff like that, I don't think I'll be staying awake until 1 or 12. I should probably get some good habits in to focus. In the element fire some. I don't feel tired. I probably am. But I don't feel it. But I will yawn. Look up cool. Buffalo. I think I talked to the guy behind. Ditch digger. No, he doesn't sell them. Sells them. Fiendrel? Possibly. Beer walker. That guy's name is just Ditch Digger. That's kind of sad that he doesn't have a real name. He's like, there's NPCs in this game that are just called guard, obviously, but don't want to unload my talents. Seeds. I'm just gonna buy one for now, see if I can. There's not a lot of NPCs that stand around in town that are just called, like, what their job is. Nice.
Hello.
We got the 5. Let's go.
Next we meet.
Level 54. Another point in nature's focus. Next level we get reflection, which can be awesome. We actually get some mana or two. What's in the box? Scrolls.
What brings you here?
Now that we're level 54, we can train. New Wrath, 50 extra damage. Get super animal. Regrowth.
Be careful.
By next level actually. We got Fawns, which is going to do 3 more damage. This Wrath is with 50 extra damage, so that's going to be sick to see. Rank 9 region. What else? 2 Venom. I don't even know where that is on my path. Be in balance. Pretty good level. Training. Alright, let's send some mail and then fly down to the Baron. can also get the quest to go down to Silithus, but I mean, we're not going to be going to Silithus. Is it Silithus one? I think so. Not going to be going to Silithus right now, though. Maybe it leads me to talk to people around. Also got full rested experience for this level, so nothing to worry about. We did, in fact, not play that much. The whole Druid journey is basically fully rested for this leg.
Tyrande has no idea how to lead our people.
Why is there a naked dwarf up here? That not where the quest was? No, it's down there. I gotta speak to Fandral. Okay. He's stupid. That's what I get for reading ahead, you know. Getting spoilers. I think this person walks. Walks around. Yeah, why not? Go to Baumer. Four of Elements. I don't think they're for anything. Just like next though. Pretty much. They're just like an insignia of the Dawn thing. So I can throw them on the ground. Did buy 5 each. Alright, now to find this NPC that walks around the whole of Darnassus. A airplane or a helicopter? Probably a helicopter. Helicopter. Not the meat vendor. I think she deviates from this path that Questy has as well. I'm pretty sure I found her where she's not meant to be one time. Can't even trust it, honestly. Now, of course, I say where she's not meant to be, but if she's there, then she's meant to be there. She was coded that way, you know? Where is this lady? Should go to here and stop. I did not see her on the whole journey, so... That's what I mean. Where is she if she wasn't there? Strange. Should have probably walked against her path on. Don't need that. Someone posted in chat. Someone buy me this
I am listening.
down to.
Good luck, friend. May the stars guide you.
Is it worth
Be
picking up
careful.
this? Yes.
Asha Fela.
It's another quest to go talk to someone. It's worth getting all the quests to just go talk to someone. It's 500 experience. That's one mob kill, you know. Not terrible. Even if it means we gotta run around a little bit. Fly around a little bit. I'd like to get halfway through this level today. See. Then next time I stream I can just
Speak quickly,
hit
Elmo. I
55.
have urgent matters to attend. I have vision that she lacks.
Gotta go talk to the guy downstairs. Why you just can't talk to each other, but... One thing I hate about quests in this game, in all games honestly,
I am honored.
go talk to that guy over there. Why can you not do that?
May the stars guide you.
Now I gotta go to Moonglade, which is easy. I think we teleport Moonglade, go to Winter Spring, then down to the Barrens. Good workout. Righteous Orb. I once had a straight live run where we found 4 of these, and I thought that was like really awesome until I saw a streamer get like 6 of them within 6 mobs. That is the most luck I've ever seen.
Elune be with you. Good luck.
Prima RNG was real.
Be careful.
It is Silphus, yep. Right at the entrance, Silphus. Come across the lake. Down to the Barrens. Then I think we're going to come back up here. So yeah, I'd say the next little bit of leveling is going to be just running around. Has to happen eventually. And then I gotta decide where I want to go for, you know,
How may I help?
the actual leveling. This flight might be about 7 or 8 minutes. So I'm gonna go toilet. I'll be right back. was meant to go to Winter. I completely forgot. It's okay though, because that quest is like... It's just a quest that you pick up when you go to Winterspring, you know? I'd have to go walk out or... Moonglade was the important bit anyway. Quest is worth 2,800. $1,500. We do have a quest to go to Ironforge. 6,000. Huge. Also that quest for Silverfast. There's quite a few like breadcrumb quests. Breadcrumb. Gross. When you misspeak and it's like an important letter. I've been pretty bad at speaking today. I noticed when I first started streaming, I was having to stutter my words to get them out. Oh man, and my brain wasn't, you know, fully warmed up when I woke up. Getting old. It's okay. It's like half the streamers anyway, you know? We don't know how to talk, we don't know how to read as wonders. I do have some excuses, but still. The truth is, we can't do either of them. Yeah, writing. I actually, for the first time just a few weeks ago, was helping someone do some homework. Wasn't for me, I was just helping them because, you know, they're computer illiterate, so they wanted me to write it down. And then they were like, I can't read this. Like, that's my writing. I don't generally write with a pen. I type everything. So, it's the best you're gonna get. So writing like with a pen or pencil, way harder than, you know, doing it over the computer. Like I can touch type pretty well.
Potential customer.
It is definitely a skill that I developed over the time of playing video games.
Have a good one.
Touch typing is pretty easy, like I can look away and still type. Maybe not 100% accuracy, but Alright. But writing with a P and definitely, the skill definitely went away over the last 2 or so years. So that would be something fun for the future to worry about. Ooh. Especially in school. Trying to write stuff and
How may I aid?
the tutor's like,
Winds be at your back.
the fuck does this say? I mean, obviously they probably won't say that, but it'd be in their brain. Manifestation of water. The ultimate boss of British people. Manifestation of water. Hope you bought your bottle.
You wish to speak? May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Okay, so that's 2,700 experience for going to hand that in. We have to run though, so I don't know if I want to do it right now. Still got to fly a lot of places. Top 2-2. That escort's actually quite difficult. Yeah. It's funny, like, TBC pre-patch came out. Guy's got his tier 3 shoulders. But yeah, TBC pre-patch came out. And it feels like there's way more people playing hardcore than there were before the pre-patch. What's the best way of doing these flights? I think we go to Ungro first. Yeah. Because I want to go and hand this quest in Silphus with some big XP. And then I don't need to run out to the graveyard again to pick up the next quest. So we're actually there. I feel my lips just cracking away. I used to not have to worry about dry lips. I haven't had to worry about dry lips pretty much my whole life until about a year ago, when I decided to go and get sunburned really badly. But now I think it's just a combination of like the cold weather and the heat, because summer over here right now has been basically winter or summer. There hasn't been just one season. It's either super cold or super hot. Like spring was warmer than summer has been in general. Because when you get a storm or a rain shower in spring, it's still kind of warm. I don't know what the heck summer's doing over here, but it ain't no summer that I remember. However, still preferable to 40-degree weather while trying to sleep and like 70% humidity on top of that. No matter what, I prefer the summer that we're having right now, which has been quite chilly and rainy and just dreary, to a heat wave of death. Get stuck to your chair every time you sit down. Have to sleep naked because it's too damn hot, and you still can't sleep because you're still too hot. Get out of the shower sweating because of the humidity, like. That's how Australian summer was. So I prefer this, gonna be honest. Yesterday was really cold and now today is sunny. The day before was also sunny. Like, I got out in the garden on Sunday, nice and sunny. And then Monday was... What was Monday? I think there was sun, but also rain, so it was both. Yesterday, just rain all day, and then like really cold at night. Like, I even had to turn on the heat, which I haven't really had to do too much during summer, but fucking cold as heck last night for whatever reason. And now today is sunny again, but it also started out sunny yesterday and then rained all day, so hard to tell what will happen. And it's summer, but it feels way more like autumny. Global warming, right? No one knows what they're gonna get. I do think though, like, there has to be a point where the world shifts enough because of, you know, how we move around in space, that weather also changes because of that. So it's probably happened over 20 years of not living in New Zealand also. Like, I can't remember how summer even was because I haven't been here in 20 I'll have to ask my friend when I actually catch up with him. It's been difficult to find time because he has 2 children now and all that. Just because you run into someone doesn't mean that you're gonna have time to hang out with them. Plus, it's someone that I haven't spoken to for 19 years before that, so it's... Just pretend I don't exist. We'll catch up when we catch up, it's no big deal. I'm not expecting people to be able to make time. Dinosaur. Will I... No, we have to go to Foralis. I was gonna say, will I just surf to Ironforge? We can't. Go for Alice. Puts me in a kind of interesting situation. Do I run through Silithus? We've already run through Silithus, but do I run through Silithus to get to the flight path? Fly up to Foralis? Or do I run back here? Which will be a longer flight, I think. Obviously, it will be a longer flight. The Emerald Dream. The Diamond. I remember when Diamond first came out in World of Warcraft. There were so many quests that got added and everyone was like, whoa, look at all these quests. Finding quests everywhere. They give like 2 gold reward. Sick. When it came out in Classic WoW as well, it was kind of like a hype event. New content. I was still playing Classic WoW when Diamond came out. I did it first day.
Greetings. Good luck, friend.
5-man group. Got that quest. On the way through here, we have to watch out for the lady. This quest is kind of scary. A lot of people die down there. I want to fly up to Foralis, hand in the quest, and then fly up to Ashenvale, go back to Foulwood, hand in the quest. As long as we don't see Twilight Marauder, Mourner, or whatever her name, running towards us, we are okay. Should be fine because they're not fighting me. Once you pass those guys, it's all good. Just before that, it's scary. So looking forward to going back to Silithus for leveling, aren't we? What an amazing zone to have to do multiple times. God, 173,000 experience. That's so much. I'm ready to just go play Danique's character. Druid has some moments though, like we're doing good damage. So at least we have that going for us, like 140 DPS overall. And most of the time that's not counting the first Starfire which we do per fight. So we're losing quite a bit of damage in that overall. I'd say overall we probably have 155 DP. Because Starfire is so low on our damage. Yet, it probably does a majority of our damage. Like here it calculated 1000 Starfire. But I think that's the second Starfire that we did that fight. Because generally the first Starfire cast doesn't actually count on details for whatever reason. So we're losing quite a bit of damage to our overall. We could possibly be like 150 DP, so maybe 160. So the Druid's damage has been on the higher end of the characters, honestly. Pretty good. But it does come with the issue of not having any mana. You know, we kill a few mobs and then we're home. Yeah, we'll fly here and then go back to Ashen Vale, fly back up, west. Still not gonna do that, I don't think. We don't really need to go to Windspring right away. I guess we can go to Burning Steeps and do some quests there. Not a taste of flame. You have a feeling that Cyrus already knows that you are unworthy. Yeah, when he sicks a fucking elite dragon on your ass. I ain't doing that. Not on hardcore. Kinda sad I haven't hit 4k mana yet.
Can I assist you? Goodbye.
This is a pretty nice item, but we're not gonna be able to get it because you gotta run Diamond.
Farewell.
Probably wouldn't even be the best item that we can get if we were doing dungeons at this point though.
Greetings.
Up to Ashenwood.
What is
8 minutes. We'll leave that quest for now. We're gonna get 2700 experience for that and then 6000 for Ironfall. We'll be about 20k through this level. Then I guess we'll go to Burning Steeps. Should be able to do a majority of the Burning Steeps quest. I really do love the Onyxia chain on Alliance. Now, can't really do it because we're not doing dungeons, but it is a quest chain that I do enjoy. I would love to do it with my friends, but we have not played hardcore together in 3 months. It is funny, I stole Guildmaster. Like, my character has Guildmaster now. I stole it from a friend and then he logged into WoW. I knew it would happen. Because I showed them that I stole Guildmaster. I knew he would log into WoW the same day. What a surprise. But yeah, we haven't played in 3 months, so. A lot's happened though, like one of us got a puppy. It wasn't me, sadly. But one of us got a puppy. One of us decided to look to do a new career. That's me. One of us went to China. Not me again. And obviously Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff was happening, so yeah, a lot has happened since the last time we played hardcore together, friends and I. Been quite crazy. Like, my friend that got a puppy doesn't even know if she will have that much time to play the next WoW expansion. And her partner, who is also a friend of mine, you know, I've stayed at their house, I've had dinner with them, all that sort of stuff, is the raid leader of the retail WoW guild, so yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens there. Like, if they don't have that much time to play, who's gonna be leading the raid? But, I mean, puppies are crazy, right? For like the first year you have a dog, if it's a puppy, yeah, you're gonna be busy. I remember having a puppy. And at that point I was only like, what, 11, 12 years old? Something like that. So I didn't even have to deal with the training of it too much. But as an adult, it's a lot of commitment. I remember we went out one day, left the puppy at home, and we came home, and the house was a mess. There was like toilet paper all over the floor. There was like ripped up sheets all over the floor. It was crazy. I think that was the day we decided to get our puppy trained. Like, take it to puppy school and stuff like that. But it was enjoyable. It was a good experience having a puppy, you know. I both love that time when you have a puppy and hate it because it is a lot of work. It's basically like bringing up a hyperactive child. And children are pretty hyperactive at times, but puppies I think are a bit more. But I would like to experience that again. It's nice to have a dog, especially because there's someone who... They're a being who will always have your back, you know? You treat them well, they'll treat you well. I mean, even people who don't treat their dogs well get the love and affection from their dogs, sadly. A lot of people say we don't deserve dogs, and it's probably true in 90% of humanity's cases. I think I might need to go and eat something. Feeling like energy levels are dropping. Have a muesli bar. I'll do that after I go to Outwood. Been a while since I've felt that though. Been relatively good the last year. I think it's just because of the cold recently. Need more like energy to get through it. Happened a lot when I was living in Dunedin. So, yeah, I think it correlates to the cold, because Dunedin was a cold hole. The toilet of the world. We'll run up to Foulwood and then Perth to Stormwind, I guess. Fat and sad. I mean, you can do a lot about that. it's always the thing, isn't it? Like, obviously, depression doesn't help. That person running around with that name, it's like, oh, there's a lot you can do. I think after we do the burning steps, we're probably... I'm wondering, because like I can do Western Plaguelands, some of it at least. Like we can start all along the watchtowers. Not all along the watchtowers, we can start the cauldrons. That's what I wanted. We can do at least one of them. The Wildlife Suffers 2 would be doable, but I probably wouldn't do it. And then Better Late Than Never is definitely doable, but it is scary. I'm thinking maybe we wait until like 55 for the Druid to go to Western Plaguelands though. So it's probably gonna, after Burning Steps, it's probably gonna be just grind mobs in Unguro Crater. Like the tar beast. So it hasn't been too bad when it comes to leveling on the Druid so far. Like on a different character, like say the Rogue, I'd probably possibly go start, you know, Winter Spring and stuff like that at 54. We had to. Not sure we will have to because the Rogue has had a pretty easy time leveling over the course of the whole journey. But even my lower lip is like, I cannot wait to get this lip balm. Can be good. Like stuff that hydrates very well, apparently. Like I read all the reviews on all the lip balms and I was like, I want that one. They did not have it in the store though, so I had to order it. So I'm looking forward to when it gets here. Like, I could have just got a random one, obviously, but no, I want the beast. And then if it works well, I will just continuously always get it. Yes, that's how it goes, doesn't it? You find a product that you really like, and then you just always get that product. That's how it is for me. Never deviate. Although I do like trying different things, like foods. You want to find a different awesome food that I'm gonna hand in this quest and then Perf to Stormwind. And then I'm gonna log out for a little bit because I need eat something or my energy levels get too low.
What brings you here? Winds be at your back. Ancestors watch over you. Winds be at your back.
I'll be back momentarily. Probably in like 2. Might go pee as well though. But I'll be back. Alright. Feeling better now. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. Have a sit down, eat something. Where are we going? Ironfall. Or Ironfall, as some people say. Weird people. Still people.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Kind of funny. As I was playing through Mass Effect, I kept getting like the Mass Effect subreddit come up on Reddit whenever I jump on it. And it was someone who was also playing through it, sharing like their story and their progress. And they were generally doing the same missions that I was doing around the same times. Like in an alternate universe, there's another Commander Shepard going at it. But it's good that I'm not the last person to ever play it, you know? There's some people that are still not played it for the first time. I've definitely made some friends buy it. They haven't started, but I've made them buy it, so sure one day when they get time they can play through and then they're like, damn, that game was really good. Hopefully. I'm sure Mass Effect isn't for everyone. If you only have the ending of Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect isn't for me. My honest opinion, the ending is still like... I must say though, the ending of the Citadel DLC feels like more of an ending than the actual game, like when Shepard's just like the best about the journey that we've been on. It's like, it's emotional. Oh. We've had quite the ride, haven't we? The best. Like, oh, ugly cry. It's a good ass game though. It's a nice ride. The second time through, you know, I expected everything. I can't be surprised by things. Although Kasumi sneaking up on me in Mass Effect 3 was a surprise. Like, oh, sure. That's one good thing. Having them characters that didn't make it first time in there. I will say though, I was way more sad with the Tachanka mission when Morden was the one that had to go up. Wicks was cool. I liked him, you know. We got to learn about him for a little bit, but man, when it's Morden, who was probably my favorite character, honestly. Oh, fuck. I should pick up this queen. Go back to
The loom
Silphus.
be with you.
Not going to do it right now, but... Looking for a level 60 to help with Whirlwind decks. He is only level 30. And I think everyone should get carried through Whirlwind decks at level 30 at least once.
Salutations. Off and away.
So I'm not even going to fault him.
You have a great day now.
Because I did it on my non-Medley warrior and it was fun as hell. Have I even been to Ajara? I mean, we went there for the first bit. Done everything. Handing in that quest is a pain in the ass, so you gotta like swim all the way down to the south of Ajara and... Good. Please no one spawn the level 60 mobs.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground.
I remember recently as in, you know, not that recently, but in the grand scheme of things recently, there was like a level 14 or something running past there and someone spawned the 60 mobs and yeah. That guy almost got killed. He just ran right through. He did not care.
What can I do for you?
Red Ridge.
Be good.
I don't know if I'm actually gonna do Burning Steps today. I'm still feeling... like, I'm not feeling shaky, terrible. But I'm not 100%. Might need to just, like, you know, relax for a little bit. Now, streaming is pretty relaxing, but I am using energy while talking. So I might just fly down to Red Ridge. And also my lips are really annoying me now because they're just been about. Fly down to Red Ridge and... yeah. Might be about it. I did want to get to like halfway through the level, but it can happen next. There's no rush. So much thorium when I'm not on a frickin' mine. I hope when I'm playing Baumer I see as much thorium as I've seen on Friend, because it's been ridiculous. I think we've seen about 10 or so thorium veins. Then a few rich thorium veins. And we haven't even been in areas where I'd expect to see thorium that much. So it's been quite crazy. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna land in Lakeshore and end the stream. Go lay down for like 10 minutes or something. But I currently have no plans tomorrow and Friday, so if that remains how it is right now, I will be able to stream tomorrow and Friday. We'll see. Things may change, you know, things change quickly these days. But currently, at least one of those days should happen. If I can wake up early tomorrow and get on and actually just pump out, like, you know, a good 5 hours of World of Warcrafting, we could finish the Druid, which would be very cool. Hit 55, log on to Balmer, get her ready, and then, you know, if I'm streaming both days, then maybe we could get Balmer to 50 as well this week. That would be awesome. That's like the most prog we've made in 2 months. Honestly, the few levels that I've done this week has been the most prog I've made in like 2 months, basically. So we'll see. Hopefully Burning Steps quests that we can do get us like at least to, let's say, 60,000 experience would be good. We are probably just going to grind Tarbeast in Ungro Crater for the level. That probably won't be that exciting, but maybe we'll find a Kroll Blade. That'd be exciting. But anyway, I'm gonna run over here, run to the inn. Not even gonna run into the inn, I'm gonna log out right now. Log out for the day. I did want to go a bit longer and do Burning Steps, but you know. Had to have a crash right there. Now I kind of just want to go lay down. Just for a little bit. Reboot. So I am going to go. I am going to say have a good night or day depending on where you are in the world. And then I'm going to go. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for hanging out. If I'm here tomorrow, hopefully I can get Frame done. That'd be awesome. If not, Friday, perhaps. We will see. But it would be nice to get back onto Balmer, even though she's probably the most boring character that I'm playing. She might be fun with the new gear that we got. But yeah. I'll see you guys when I see you. Hopefully sometime this week. Later.